Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1982 Detroit Tigers season replay. Today's matchup is between the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox at Fenway Park. On the mound for Detroit is Bruce Robbins, whose record is 2-1 with a 5.88 ERA. And pitching for the Red Sox today is Bob Ojeda, whose record is 1-2 with a 4.33 ERA. And so we got out of town with another victory. What a high-scoring three-game series against the last-place Blue Jays. They took us for one, the middle game of the three-game series, and then we wrapped up the series with an 8-4 victory. We had 5 home runs in that game. John Mayberry had a home run. Gibby had a home run. There was a Marty party as Marty Castillo hit a home run, and then Whitaker and Trammell hit home runs. Blue Jays had a couple of their own. Dave Rozema pitched good enough to get the win. Couldn't quite get through 6 innings. We are definitely having some struggles with our starting rotation right now. But we did pitch good enough to get the victory. And now we head to Fenway Park to face the Red Sox. Let's take a look real quick, as we've been doing with each team as we go to the away stadiums. We're going to take a look at the stadium editor. And we're going to take a look at Fenway Park so you can see the stadium effects. Again, I manipulated these stadium effects based on actual 1982 numbers that occurred inside these stadiums. So for 82 games, I factored in all the numbers, and this is what I came up with. So the stadium effects for Fenway Park: left-handed batters basically are neutral, hitting home runs in Fenway Park. Right-handed batters are 25% more likely to hit a home run in this stadium. Hits in general, both very high. Lefties 6% higher and righties 12% higher. Doubles occur 33% more often in Fenway Park. Triples are 11% less. Strikeouts occur almost a little bit above neutral. Double plays are at 9% higher, and errors are less likely to happen than average. But the overall park factor is 111, so 11% more likely that any of these occurrences will happen in today's game. So it looks like right-handed batters have the advantage. Will we see that today? I don't know, but we're going to find out as we go ahead and get started with today's game. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and or subscribe. We will be doing some more baseball card openings soon. In real life, today is the last day of baseball season, so hopefully your team is in the playoff hunt, and if not, then there's always next year. And so as a Tigers fan, as you obviously are aware of, next year maybe things will be brighter with our young pitchers coming up. And maybe we'll get some Torkelson at first base. As we take a look at our team here with Robbins on the mound, we know he's been struggling. And the current Red Sox lineup is batting .368 against him this season. Capizella will not be available. He got the win. Oh, no, I'm sorry. He did not get the win relief. That was actually Rozema getting the win, going 5-1. But he did pitch a couple innings yesterday and will not be available today. Keith Comstock did get called back up, so he is back on the staff, and we will take a look at the lineup today. So it's a couple of lefties going against each other. So we sit Alan Trammell today. He does hit lefties well, but he is listed as tired. We're going to rest him. We're going to rest Gibby. We're going to rest Reggie Jackson, both lefties. And so here's our lineup. As you can see here, John Mayberry will get the start at DH, and Mark Wagner will be at short. Glenn Wilson, who crushes lefties, will be in right field. So Glenn Wilson had 2 doubles yesterday. It was amazing. Okay, so let's pull up the in-season stats, and we'll do the official Tigers lineup rundown, and then we'll take a look at Bob Ojeda. Batting leadoff, playing second base, is Sweet Lou Whitaker. Batting second in left field today is Rickey Henderson. Batting third at third base is Mickey Hatcher. Batting cleanup and catching is Lance Parrish. Batting fifth at first base is Greg Brock. Batting sixth and in center field is Andre Dawson. Batting seventh and DHing is John Mayberry. Batting eighth in right field is Glenn Wilson. And finally, batting ninth and playing shortstop today is Mark Wagner. Here's the lefty Bobby Ojeda making his eighth start for the Red Sox. He's 1-2 with a 4.33 ERA. 26 Ks in 43 innings pitched. Opponents are batting .289 against him. His fastball tops out around 89 miles an hour. And his ground ball percentage is pretty high at 50%. His changeup is his out pitch. It's rated an 88, so well above average. Fastball is right at average as an 80. And he mixes a curveball and a screwball in there as well. So, okay, so pretty decent pitcher. Has he faced the Tigers? Yeah, in the second start. That's right. Bob Ojeda pitched 10 innings, throwing 150 frickin' pitches. That is insane. And he got the no decision for that effort. That is incredible. I forgot about that. So, yeah, Bobby Ojeda, he'll give you all he's got. And there's the defensive alignment for the Red Sox today. They have a couple injuries. Wade Boggs is not available in either game, first two games of the series. So their third baseman today is Steve Hammond. And their standard first baseman, Dave Stapleton, is not available. And our boy, JT, will be at first base for them today. Okay, here's Sweet Lou leading off. Lefty on lefty. Lou hits lefties well, batting .304 this season. Hitting a ground ball to Thompson at first. There's one down. Next up is Rickey Henderson. Henderson had the day off yesterday. Hits a high fly ball into right field. Play is made by Calderon. With two down, Mickey Hatcher steps in, and he gets a base hit to right field. Hatcher's average at .321, just outside the top 10 in the American League right now. Here's Lance Parrish. Two down, runners on first. He also had the day off yesterday as Marty Castillo got the spot start and hit his second home run. Parrish grounds out to third, and that'll do it. So we're going to the bottom of the first. Here's a lineup rundown for the Red Sox today. Batting leadoff, playing second base, is Marty Barrett. Batting second in center field is Fred Lynn. Batting third in left field is Jim Rice. Batting cleanup at first base is Jason Thompson. Batting fifth, playing third base, is Steve Hammond. Batting sixth in right field, Yvonne Calderon. Batting seventh and DHing today is Clint Hurdle. Batting eighth and catching, John Stearns. And batting ninth, playing shortstop today, is Rick Burleson. On the mound for Detroit is Bruce Robbins. He had a little bit better start his last time out. Let's take a look at his log. He 2 starts ago, he couldn't get one damn out. He gave up 6 hits, 6 runs, couple of walks. Bounced back nicely against Milwaukee. Got a no decision, went 5. Gave up 5 hits, including a home run, and only 2 runs, a walk, and 4 Ks. So a nice bounce back start. We need somebody to get through 6. Give our bullpen a break. We are shuttling all of our players between Detroit and Birmingham. Okay, so leading off, as you take a look at the Detroit Tigers defensive alignment there, leading off for the Red Sox is Marty Barrett, 0 for 4 against Bruce Robbins. Striking out Barrett to start off. There we go. 1 down for Fred Lynn. Fred Lynn hits lefties really well, batting .333, and he walks. So 1 down with a runner on first. That's Freddie Lynn. And Hall of Famer Jim Rice is up. Jim Rice batting only .250 with 2 home runs. And Lynn steals second base on Parrish. Parrish must just have a bad arm this year or something, because everyone is stealing against him. I believe his fielding percentage, stolen base percentage is 17%. And his defensive WAR is a negative number. So not great. Runner in scoring position now as Jim Rice strikes out. So 2 outs and 2 Ks for Bruce Robbins, and lefty Jason Thompson comes up. He's got 8 home runs among the league leaders. So maybe he got his stroke back as Thompson pops it up on the infield. Actually into foul ground on the first base side, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the second inning with Greg Brock, Andre Dawson, and John Mayberry due up. Here's Greg Brock leading off the inning. Usually getting the day off against a lefty, gets a base hit to right. Nicely done by Brock. His average at 236 now. With Andre Dawson up, we're going to hit and run. Dawson really struggling. He does have 4 home runs, so he's making solid contact. Base hit up the middle. Brock holds at second base. So first and second now for lefty John Mayberry. We're giving him a start today. It is actually his turn to start, and this feels like a double play waiting to happen as he skies it to left center field. So we'll stay out of the double play. Brock will tag up and take third. There he is, safe, 80% chance. We'll take that chance. And now Glenn Wilson is up. Wilson is on fire, batting .348. He had 2 doubles yesterday. And his average versus lefties is .417. We're hitting and running, and that's going to be a sac fly. More than deep enough to score Brock. Good job by Wilson. That's going to bring up Mark Wagner, and although it's a 67% chance to steal second, we're going to let Dawson risk it here. The catcher Stearns, an 84 arm, 32% caught stealing. But we're going to take a chance against a lefty, and he steals second base. A lefty with a 67% chance and an 84 arm, and he's successful. So that is stolen base number 4 for Dawson. And on an 0-1 count, Wagner has a chance to drive in a run, and he does with a base hit to right. Wags coming through, batting .444 now. An RBI single. He is this year's Bobby Ramos. Oh, and he gets picked off. Oh, man. I knew we just couldn't get lucky in the inning there. So we'll take our 2 runs, and we'll go to the bottom of the second inning. We have Steve Hammond leading off. Don't know much about Steve Hammond. He is filling in for Wade Boggs. It looks like he played for Kansas City in 1983 in real life. So he must have been a draft pick for Boston. And he's a lefty, so he has to start, I guess, as he hits a ground ball to short. Wagner throws him out, 1 down. Next up is Yvonne Calderon. He's a youngster himself, 20 years old, getting to start today against a left-hander. And Robbins walks Calderon. Runner on first with 1 down, and then Clint Hurdle jacks it to right. Caught on the run by Wilson. So 2 down now as bad dude John Stearns steps in. Calderon, 92 speed. Surprising he's not going. Oh, he doesn't have to. As John Stearns just parked it into the seats above the Green Monster. And it is now 2-2. I guess in real life, those seats weren't there yet in 1982, right? It was just the wall there. But, just for accuracy's sake. So the game is all tied up as Stearns hits his 2nd home run on the season. And then Burleson pops out for the 3rd out. So the Red Sox fight back, tie it up, and we go to the top of the 3rd with our leadoff man, Lou Whitaker, starting off the inning by striking out. There's one down. Next up is Rickey Henderson. Henderson ground ball to first. And then Mickey Hatcher hoping to get a rally going. He strikes out looking. A 1-2-3 inning for Bobby Ojeda. We go to the bottom of the third. Marty Barrett will lead off, batting .238 versus left-handers. And it looks like he's going to bloop it in for a base hit. Oh, it's going to be caught by Henderson. Good hustle by Rickey in left today. There's one down. Freddie Lynn up next. Lynn pulls it for a base hit through the right side of the infield. And so Lynn is on with the second hit by the Red Sox today. Next up is Jimmy Rice. Rice hits a fly ball to right field. Wilson makes the play. That'll leave it up to Jason Thompson. Thompson batting .286 versus lefties. Do you remember how horrible he was versus lefties as a Tiger? I don't think he ever got his average above 200. Flying out to center field, and Dawson makes the play there. We go to the top of the fourth with big wheel Lance Parrish leading off, striking out, 3 Ks for Bob Ojeda. Next up is Greg Brock. Brock popping it up on the infield. Dawson up next. Had a base hit his first time through the lineup, and he beats it right into the dirt. It should have been ball 4 as he grounds out to the shortstop Burleson. We go to the bottom of the fourth. All tied at 2. Steve Hammond leading off the inning. Popping it up onto the outfield grass at short. Wagner makes the play. Next up is Yvonne Calderon. 2 for 3 and 2 walks in his career now against Robbins. Oh, there he is now, 3 for 4. With a base hit to right. Will he be going now? If I were calling pitches, I would say nothing but fastballs to Clint Hurdle. Sinker, sinker, and that one's a stinker as he gets a base hit to right. 3 sinkers. Do you think he thought a sinker was coming? Wow, try to say that really fast. Do you think he thought a sinker was coming? First and third. We got to pull the infield in now. Against John Stearns, who jacked it for the 2-run shot before. He takes a strike 3 looking. Good job by Robbins. We're going to put the infield in standard position for Burleson. And Burleson hits a ground ball to first, which Brock steps on the bag, and we go to the top of the 5th. All right, so John Mayberry is going to lead off the inning. 0 for 1 against Bob Ojeda. And a weak ground ball to second, and it's booted by the second baseman, Barrett, and Mayberry is safe. And we've definitely got ourselves another hit and run shot here with Glenn Wilson. Sac fly his first time up. And he rips it into left center field. Is it going to get to the wall? It does not. Cut off by the center fielder, Fred Lynn. Really solid center fielder, and Mayberry has to hold at second base. Okay, they have the infield back. We're going to drop down a bunt. Wagner, decent bunter. Let's get these guys moving over. So going to work ground ball to third. That's a weak third baseman, and the play is a sac bunt. Everyone is safe. Second and third now for Sweet Lou. Oh man, do we run with Mayberry though? We're gonna go on contact. A sac fly probably won't get it done with Mayberry's speed rating of 64. Oh, he strikes out. That is crap. It's gonna leave it up to Rickey. Rickey does lead the team in RBI. Oh, he walks. That looked like strike 3 for sure. And it might even caught some of the strike zone. Well, this is the boy we want up there now. Mickey Hatcher already has a grand salami this season. Bases are juiced. Let's see if Mickey can at least come through with a base hit. 2-2 count. He doesn't even take the bat off of his shoulders. Fifth strikeout, I should say, for Bob Ojeda, and we go to the bottom of the fifth. Wasted opportunity for Detroit as Marty Barrett will lead off 0 for 6 against Bruce Robbins now. Ground ball to Hatcher at third. There's one down. Next up is Fred Lynn. Lynn had a base hit last time up. And he hits another grounder to Hatcher. So back-to-back ground balls, and Hatcher makes the play. That will leave it up to Jimmy Rice, and Rice goes down the right field line all the way to the wall, and Rice has himself a stand-up double. All right, so runner on second for JT. Robbins has been successful so far against Thompson. He walks him. That's one thing that Thompson does do. He does walk. Often. Steve Hammond up next, hitting a ground ball to Whitaker, and Whitaker boots it. Come on. That is crap. And it's 3-2. Come on, man. 2 down now for Yvonne Calderon, skying it to Whitaker. Yeah, Whitaker makes the play this time. That's just a bunch of poop. We're going to the top of the sixth. Let's see, we take a look here at the in-game stats. Who is the player of the game so far? I mean, no one's really stood out. Dawson's got a hit and a stolen base. So maybe him. All right. So top of the sixth inning, we have Lance Parrish up. Parrish, Brock, and Dawson against Bob Ojeda. Parrish strikes out to start off the inning, 6 Ks. Brock up next, and a ground ball to first. It's going to lead up to Dawson, do something big here. Ground ball to first. This is total trash. All right, we go to the bottom of the sixth. Robbins is at 94 pitches right now. We've got a lefty on lefty, and then some righties due up. So let's just play it by ear. Starting with Clint Hurdle. He walks him, forget it. We are going to bring in Dave Patterson here. Patterson didn't have a good game yesterday in his second game back from the minors. Gave up 2 runs in a third of an inning, 3 hits, gave up a home run. So he needs to redeem himself, and we'll give him that chance. We need a double play here against John Stearns. He gets a shot into the gap. An RBI triple. And we got to pull the infield in with Rick Burleson up next. He goes to right, base hit, and another run scores. Oh, thanks, Dave. Dave got a strikeout finally. He's 1 down. Now we may as well let him pitch to Fred Lynn. Fred Lynn, base hit up the middle. First and second now with 1 down for Jim Rice. Rice skies it to right field. There's the second out. And we got some lefties due up, but I mean, we're down 3 runs. And we're really overusing our bullpen, so we're just going to have to ask our bullpen to do something more than give up runs. Maybe suck it up. As a wild pitch moves everyone up, and then Thompson flies out to right center field. We go to the top of the 7th after the Red Sox put a couple more runs on the board. It's 5-2. And I have no faith in John Mayberry. We're down 3. So we're going to bring in Kevin Bass to pinch hit. He's a switch hitter. Does not have a hit this year against lefty. Of course, he's just been up in, small situations. So he flies out to right to lead off the inning. There's 1 down. Glenn Wilson up next. Ground ball to short. And then Mark Wagner bloops it. Mark Wagner comes through with a base hit. Wagner, player of the game at this point, 2 for 2. And a sack bunt. We're going to say no. Going to let Whitaker swing away. He's 0 for 3. He's a couple of strikeouts today. Well, he goes the opposite way. Kind of jammed him, but gets it through the infield for a base hit. 7 Tigers hits today, and one swing of the bat by Rickey will tie the game. Nope. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's Hammond, Calderon, and Hurdle due up. And we're just going to keep pitching Patterson as Hammond gets his first home run of the season. Second home run of the season. It is 6-2, Boston. Calderon strikes out. Clint Hurdle gets a base hit to right. Next up is John Stearns. He has a home run today, another base hit. Burleson base hit up the middle. Bases are loaded for Barrett. Keep the infield back, try to turn 2. Strikes him out. And we're going to bring in a lefty. We are going to bring in Keith Comstock. Welcome back, Keith Comstock. Sticking right into the hot seat here with bases loaded versus Fred Lynn, who bats .344. Versus lefties. Ground ball to third. Catcher throws him out. So good job by Kami. When we get out of the bottom of the 7th, only run given up. 6-2. Bobby Ojeda, 96 pitches. He's still got 50 pitches to go. At 79 endurance. That is around 100. Hatcher jacks it. That is his 5th home run on the season. Where was that when the bags were juiced? 6-3 now. And then Parrish shoots it into center field for a hit. Next up is Greg Brock. Brock hits a fly ball to center field. Lynn makes the play, and that's going to do it for Bob Ojeda. No 150 pitches today. They're going to bring in Eck. Dennis Eckersley, he is their closer. 10 games pitched so far this season. 0-1 with a 5.23 ERA. 5 Ks and 10 innings pitched. Opponents are batting .261 against him. 89-mile-an-hour fastball. Fastball is his best pitch. He's actually already tired. He's 1 day until rested, and they're going to bring him in up 3. That makes no sense. But it is what it is, as they say. This could be a double play, but we're going to let Dawson swing away. Could also be a big hit. A blooper into center. Caught for the second out. Next up is Kevin Bass, who grounds out to short. All right, we go to the bottom of the 8th. We're down 3. Jim Rice is up to lead off. He's a righty. Ground ball to second. There's 1 out. Now Kami's got a couple lefties he can deal with. JT, the first. Did he just hit a home run, or is that going to go right into the triangle? Oh, it's going to die right at the wall. 407 feet. It's 2 down. And then Steve Hammond, having a career day, has a triple and a home run now as he slides into third. We're going to intentionally walk Calderon to get to Hurdle. And Hurdle strikes out. All right, we're down to our final 3 outs. Let's take a look at our bench. Let's bring in Reggie, the lefty, to pinch hit. versus Eckersley. A couple titans of baseball here. And Reggie strikes out. So Eck wins that battle. There's one down. Mark Wagner, easily the player of the game at this point. 2 for 2, RBI. There we go, another hit. Is he batting 500 now? That is a double. 3 for 3 on the day, and he's batting 500 on the season. He is 10 for 20. He already has 1 hit less than he had all last season. So a double with Lou up. Lou struggling lately. Hey, base hit to center field. Wagner will score. Game always does this, right? Likes to tease us. Hot blonde sitting at the end of the bar, winking at you, but she's not really interested. She just wants you to buy her a drink. And you know what? I'll buy Eckersley a drink right now with Rickey Henderson. Come on, Rickey. Oh, nope, set the drink back. That's happened to me before, too. But, Whitaker steals second base. Sweet Lou. That's his third. All right. Oh, well, Hatcher, he's having a pretty good day today. He's got 2 hits. And he gets a ground ball to short. And that is the ball game. Oh, damn it. Tigers lose 6-4. No trade offers. Let's take a look at the standings. A 14-win team beats us. And they're going through some injuries. It looks like they're playing better, though. They're 6-4 in their last 10, which is better than what we are at this point. As Baltimore did not gain a game on us, so we'll take that. Let's take a look at the transactions. There is a trade, a decent trade, actually. Ken Phelps from Kansas City. He just got called up. I just was checking his numbers, see? He's only played in 5 games, so he got called up, and they traded him to the Bravos for right fielder Terry Harper, who is officially on the team, possibly a right fielder Rick Matula, who goes to AAA, and Del Alston, a left fielder who's also in AAA. I don't really know who that helps, but we'll take it. Randy Reddy, 20-game hitting streak. That's the 3rd hitting streak to come to an end in the last 4 games. And Jerry Dubzinski fractured his eye bone. He got eye hold. Let's pull up the box score and get out of here. That's a bummer of a game. Start off the road trip on a bad 6-4. That was the last game, that box score there. I was looking at the information before this game started. Player of the game, we're going to give it to Mark Wagner, 3 for 3, runs scored, and an RBI, getting his average up to 500. That's his 2nd on the season. 3rd double for him. Mickey Hatcher gets his 5th home run. Bruce Robbins, not an altogether horrible performance. Falls to 2-2. Patterson sucked eggs, gave up 7 hits in 1 2/3 innings. And Comstock came in and did what he needed to do. Eckersley gets the save on Bob Ojeda's 2nd win. A couple home runs from Stearns and Hammond. That's it. We're going to come back tomorrow with Game 2 of the 3-game series. Jerry Uger on the mound for Detroit, so we'll see if we can't get back to our winning ways. Until then, everyone, have a great day.